Holy. I'm just gonna try to buy it all. What's that castle thing go to? Some sort of playset? Ooh, we got a fancy little guitar there, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. Look at this. Wow, I am parked like 300 feet away. Okay. What are these? Is that a good brand? Let me see. Another pair sold for 75 used. I'm gonna ask about these. What are the prices on the shoes?
The Ferragamo and the Uggs are both 20 each.
These are 20?
Yes.
Okay, what about these?
And then these are they not? They're Adidas. I would say 15.
15 on these?
Yeah, those are 20. 20. He didn't even wear them. He's like, I don't like them.
Okay.
Right? So I'm like, oh, okay. $100 and some odd later, I don't like them.
I gotcha. Right? All right. What do you got on the jackets over there?
All the men's coats. There's some Patagonia. Well, I think I might have sold the Patagonias, but I have some North Face up. They're all $10 each.
Okay. Holy. I'm just gonna try to buy it all. Okay. I don't usually like to make a pile, but I'm just gonna ask. Got a bunch of North Face here. Okay.
Did I move something? Yeah, it is.
All right. $10 each?
30, 40, 50, 60. Yeah, so you have 6 coats here. So that's $60 for them.
Okay.
And then I'm still interested in them. I would do 10 on the Adidas, but I'm still sticking to 20 for the Ferragamo. So.
Okay. Yeah, I'll do 20 on these and 10 on these. I didn't even look these up yet, but I'm just trying to hurry up.
All right. I'm going to put it over there if you still want to look around.
Yeah, is there somewhere I can make a pile?
I'm going to...
Yeah. All right, awesome.
All right, and then you can look around.
Yeah, I'll probably be here for a while. Wow, look at that huge plush right there. I wonder if that's worth anything.
Pumpkin? The pineapple?
Yeah.
How much for the pineapple, Kathleen? $10.
$10? Okay, I feel like you can't go wrong with a plush that big. Yeah, that's my pile right there. No problem. Is this like collectible or something?
Oh yeah, it's. I think it's like half the price of what it's sold for, not selling.
There's one listed brand new in the box for $45. Is that broken? Okay, that's broken right there. Yeah, it's really gonna mess the value up. What does it say? Chinny? Oh, okay. This is a company in England. They make suitcases too. What do you want on this? 5? Okay. I'll get that from you.
I have one out there on the corner.
Just hold it over here.
Okay, thank you. Is this all you over here?
Yep. You looking for like boxes or like empty tool boxes or something? Is that what you're looking for?
No, I just look for a little bit of everything.
Oh.
What's that castle thing go to? Some sort of playset?
Nothing. My daughter
it's actually
my daughter was finishing this and she never did.
It was sold just like that.
Oh, it's literally just plastic.
Oh yeah, what do you think it was? Metal?
I don't know what I thought it was. I thought it was like maybe like...
I go 15 on it.
Is this broken right here? I don't know, I can't tell.
My kids,
How old is this?
I don't know, my kids spent hours with it setting up the little knights.
Setting up the little what?
The knights.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll do 15 on it.
All right, I put it right here with your other...
Okay. What else you got hiding under the table? What's this right here?
That's actually, I think there's a map in there, but that's actually for a case for holding hours.
Okay, do you... Dang, how much do you want for it?
Oh, I'm sorry. Set.
How much are you looking to get on it?
Just a case?
Yeah.
$10.
I think I'm gonna pass on it, but I appreciate your offer. How old's that map?
I'm not even sure. That's a map of Tom's River, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're a collector of many things.
Yeah, the maps, nautical maps back there are $10 a piece. They're all over the place.
Ooh, we got a fancy little guitar there, huh?
Yeah, piece.
You play good?
I don't play at all. I listen good.
So this is not originally yours?
It's my girlfriend's.
Okay. And she's looking to get 100 on it.
Yes.
I have no idea if that's fair or not.
Take a shot of it. Do a little eBay search or
yeah, 150. Another one sold. 150. Yeah.
I can do 80 then.
Jeez, oh man. Last time I bought a musical instrument, I got burned. I just like, they were like, oh, it doesn't play right. And I was like, I don't know how to play.
Due diligence. I really don't know anything either.
Would you consider 70?
She won't let me sell it for 70. I'll be sleeping on the couch.
All right, well, you said 80, I said 70. How about we meet in the middle at 75?
All right, we can do that.
Okay. You have a case for it by any chance?
Yeah, it's right on top of it.
Oh, beautiful. Okay, so what are we at, 95?
95.
Okay. Do you mind if I leave it there for now?
Leave it right here.
Okay, just don't double sell it on me. I've actually had that happen before.
No, I wouldn't do that.
All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Yeah, let's just call it 100.
Heavy, yes, baby. Put it down.
It's broken.
All right, come on to me, man. Ooh, what's in here?
Excuse me, ma'am, is this your stuff?
It is.
Does the laptop still work?
Where? You know something? My daughter says I should throw in the garbage.
Take 50 for the pair of stools or no?
She said
It
she...
still has all her shit in it, so she tells me
later.
that I should throw it out.
Oh, okay.
All right. That have
Well, some computers still sell for parts of repair. Just being honest. They listed for 18. Listed for 14. It's not a good one. He's going for 25 bucks. If I don't have to clean it, I would. It's not even in there the right way. It goes like that. There we go.
Next time I'm coming back to something different. You know what I mean?
How much do you want on the coffee maker?
I would like $5 for the baby coffee maker.
Does it work?
Yeah.
All right, sure.
If you're only gonna have one cup.
This feels like decent quality. Wow sound. There's one right there, so for 50 bucks with the cord. That's not bad. Your speaker needs cord. Okay. Do you know if the speaker worked the last time you guys used it?
Speaker? It needs a cord.
Other than the cord though, it worked?
I don't know. I mean, it worked when we had the cord.
Okay, gotcha. All right, I'll give you 8 for it. Are you guys together?
Driveway, yep.
Okay, I'm just gonna put this in a pile right
That's
here.
fine, I'll be right here. Even have lunch if you're hungry.
I actually haven't eaten breakfast yet. I dart out the house, you know. Yeah, it's kind of new. I thought it was going to be.
Nan, don't talk to her. Nan, don't talk to her.
You got the green tongue like a lizard.
What all do you got in the box?
Oh, hello.
Pictures,
Okay.
treasures,
I don't.
treasures. Oh, look, here's another little one.
I think I'd be interested in those.
Is that your pile, right?
Yeah, those two things and this football I got at the end. How much for the football?
Hey!
Yeah, sure.
In the dark.
All right, so who am I paying for these?
This is me, and I'll give Kelly.
Okay, she said 5 on the coffee maker, 8 there, and 3.
Yep.
So what is that?
For me, it's 8 and 2 is good. 10 and 5 is 15.
Okay, so 10 and 5?
Yep.
Okay. Well, you originally said $3 on the ball, so I'm gonna honor my word on that. There's 11 for you.
Thanks. You don't have to do that. Take a pretzel dog for free. How's that?
No. I'm on a keto diet, so I'm not supposed to eat stuff like that. And nope, that's 1 too many. And there's 5 for the coffee maker.
Awesome. All right, if you need a bag, or, I don't know if that's helpful.
I think I got it. I'm gonna add it to the pile of other stuff I got over there. Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah, I think there's one for every holiday.
Yeah, that's what I like about it.
I'm sick if I broke that coffee pot. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
Would you go sell somewhere else?
I sell on eBay.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. All
I
right.
don't have the time. That's my problem. I'm gonna put them in a,
You don't have the time. I don't know if I have the time. I love when people say I don't have the time to sell my stuff on eBay, but they expect eBay prices sometimes, and it's like, you know, everyone can make the time. I woke up at 2:30 this morning to edit a video, and I made time to make it to this yard sale, and I'll make time to get my listings done. I'm gonna park here temporarily. I usually wouldn't do this, but I'm gonna park in this person's driveway temporarily. There's nowhere else to park. Bagged everything up for me. Thank you.
both of them.
Okay. Excuse me. Hopefully I don't get hit by a car. This big plush will protect me. Thanks again, man, for the deals.
I put them in the 2 bags.
I got it. Thank you. Have a great day. I just pulled up to the Goodwill in Bayville. Not exactly where I'd really like to be on a Saturday, to be honest with you, but like I said, I really try to shoot for around $2,000 in profit, especially on a Saturday. And if I don't feel like I'm gonna meet that, then you know I'm gonna probably try to stop elsewhere. What's going on over there? Excuse me. When you get a second, you mind if I can see this typewriter thing there? Okay, I wasn't even sure if it was unlocked or not.
No, you're good. We have to be the ones to do it anyway.
Yeah. Okay. I think I'm gonna pass on it. I appreciate it though. Okay. Alright, thanks anyways. radio right there. That might be big bucks. 300. Maybe 200-300. I wonder what they want for it. Move that out of my way. Oh, they want 50 bucks on it. I don't even want to dish up 50 on this thing. Okay. Delmonico. Yeah, especially that thing in the condition. Probably not. Someone's definitely gonna want that though. Not willing to deal with it though. What is that? Pleasant Company? Oh wow, there's something in there. Oh, okay. Got little drawers. Huh. Interesting. Case. Okay. Let me look this thing up. Oh wow, there's some listed for like a crazy amount. That's crazy. Selling. Wow. Look at this. Thing is selling for 150 bucks. 145. Is that just for the case? Yeah, just for the case. Holy crap. Wow, that's $140 to $150 fine. They're asking 20 bucks. Like so. It looks like it's missing one. Or maybe that's just designed to be a shelf. See that? Shelf and shelf. That's awesome. Either way, we're definitely picking that up. That's crazy. Telling you. American Girl stuff. You gotta look out for it. Wow, what an insane find. Cookie jar. Cocoa Dally. I wonder what condition that's going to be in. There's one right there, one for 65. Similar, but not the same exact one. Well, one, how much they want. Two, what's the condition? 15 bucks on it. Now some of this Nativity stuff could definitely do well. Okay. Oh man. Okay. I'm gonna get it. I think it'll be worth it. Whatever. We'll get it. Why not? I already put so much time into messing around with it. What we got over here? Anything good? Oh. Oop. Someone broke something. What is that? Usually see. Okay, that's a Denon. Huh. There's getting 25 on it. And these things got some weight to it. Oh, AVR 3300. I've sold this before. Picked up a huge electronic lot a few years ago. Let's see what it's going for now. The reason why I'm looking this up is because I want to see what it sells for parts of repair. If it doesn't sell good for parts of repair, I'm passing on it. Yeah, parts only sold for $71 free shipping. Absolutely not. They want 25. I'll pass it on that. Oh, dang, some of these Conairs used to do good. That one says new on it. I might be interested in that one if it's new.
I'm getting a call from the VA. Hello. Phone call to confirm my appointment. Alright, that's not loading. Let me see.
The cell phone signal at this thrift store is pretty bad, so I wasn't even able to look this one up. It wouldn't even load. But this Conair right here is probably selling for about $140, $150 plus shipping.
Oh wow, that's definitely brand new. Yeah. Definitely brand new. I'm gonna pick that up. Okay. Now we'll put that in there. Awesome. Put this thing up here. I wasn't gonna check, but let's see this condition of this thing. Okay, definitely not. I'll pass on that. But oh wow, look at this thing right here. Holy crap. Outlets galore. That's crazy. What I think that is? No way, look at this. Check this out, y'all. We got Epson receipt printer right here. Huh. It's a decent. They got 20 bucks on it though. I don't know. Let's look up that model. If you blindly buy everything, you're gonna end up screwing yourself. I'm telling you right now. There's no shame in looking stuff up. Don't be a fool. Yeah, 45 sold there in working condition. I'm gonna pass on that. I'm gonna pass on that gladly. I'm gonna grab that. Okay. There's an ice cream thing over there. I wonder, is that a music box? One that says out of stock, so 45. Wow, it said motion not working. And it's sold for 45. Do you mind if I take a look at that ice cream thing? Definitely lists all over the place. Ooh, you almost broke that thing putting it down. How is that supposed to work? You supposed to just bob back around? Huh. Compartment's got some corrosion, but not too bad. How much do you guys want for this thing? Alright, so my GoPro died when I was in there looking at this thing, and I looked this thing up. There was one that sold parts of repair for $45 free shipping. This won't cost too much to ship out, but hopefully this thing ends up working. This might end up going for some pretty decent money. I mean, it definitely has some flaws to it, but maybe I could just sell it for parts or as is. They're definitely listed pretty high. I don't know what's going on with him and that. Maybe that needs to be reattached, but we'll see. Like I said, I'm gonna sell it as is. But definitely picked up some really awesome stuff at the thrift store today. Alright, it is now Thursday, May 15th, and I am at the Second Ave thrift store in Fairless Hills, PA. Really didn't have that good of a Saturday last Saturday, so I figured I'd come out the PA, see if we could find some more good stuff and get some stuff listed. Later on, I definitely do want to talk about sales because we got some stuff to talk about. Huge display thing right here. It's like super tempted. I mean, it's supposed to look like that when you put it together. That's cool. 35 on it though. I can't find anything on it. Nothing about it. Got a singer up here. 40 bucks? Definitely not. No way. It's half off. Probably not though. Wow, look at that one. Sold for 38 bucks. That's not too bad. You were asking 10 on it. Ship that? Yes, I would if it was worth it. This one right there listed for 150. Treadmaster, this one for 150 plus 86 ship. So definitely different ones. Wow, look at that. Someone paid $1,400, took an offer, $1,400 for shipping. Power cord's on the bottom. There's no price though. Excuse me, do you think you can give me a price on an item over there? Here, I'll show you. Alright. Test it still. Oh, look at this thing right here. This thing came apart. Huh. Bottom piece definitely didn't come apart. Look at that death trap. Wonder how much this thing's selling for. Oh, there she is. What did they say, 20? I'm gonna test it. If it works, I'll do 20. If it works. Thank you. Oh, that wasn't even supposed to be in there. I don't know what that thing even was. Okay. So that working. Okay. I'm getting it. People ask me all the time, why do I buy larger items? And it's because sometimes they're just profitable. I mean, I think I'm probably gonna get at least 120, 150 bucks for that thing plus shipping. And the thing is there's only one of these listed right now, and they could be across the country. So someone that's closer to me in New York, Pennsylvania, New Jersey, they could want this model, and I can get it shipped to them rather cheaply on the shipping. So that's why. All right. Ooh, that's a nice smooth cart. The music was pretty bad at this Goodwill, so I didn't want to get a copyright strike. I came across this vintage chrome Sunbeam long slot toaster, and it was in really nice condition as far as the chrome goes. Barely even a scratch on it, and the inside was pretty clean. I usually only pick up toasters if they're clean, but this one's selling pretty good, between like $50 and $80. I think I'll have no problem getting $50 for it. I also came across this vintage Duracraft humidifier, and overall it was a pretty clean condition on the inside. I looked it up, and it looked like it was going for some pretty decent money, and then my GoPro died. Yeah, if you guys see that right there, my total only came to $17. I don't know how, but it was a lot cheaper. So I only paid like $10 for that toaster, and about $8 for that, because I rounded up. So not bad. And the reason why I don't have a hat is because a few days ago, I actually left my hat at the storage unit on the shelf. And then yesterday, I go to the storage unit to package items up, and I bring a different hat, and I leave that one also on the shelf. So now I ain't got no hat. White and blue. Wow, look at this old timer. Holy moly. Samsonite. Dang, when I first started reselling, I used to buy Samsonites, but I've never seen one like this. Ooh, one right there sold for 50 plus ship. That one only went for 32. I don't know. I'd probably pass on it because of the condition. But that's probably a decent one there. Oh, there's like mold in there. That would have been a decent one if it was a nicer condition. But most of those Samsonites are not worth it. Look at this thing. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's
kind of trippy. Wow. Ross, that's funny. 2015 Ross, $8.99 in the back. Someone's got one listed for 50 bucks. Okay. There's one that sold for $18 free shipping. Huh. I feel like this is gonna go for $15 still. Even though I might get it. Hold on to it. Ooh, that's an older car. $499. Is that the remote? Maybe? I don't know, let's see. Sold for $33. That was also with the remote. Radio Shack International. Look, this remote right here is the same one as that. This doesn't even go with this. This goes with that. See that? Huh. Now we're getting somewhere. Here. Well, the compartment's decent for sure. Ooh, of course I had to break off. Hopefully it still stays closed. Okay. That tab was already starting to go. Full tone time. Okay, decent. Yeah. And it's only $4. Pretty good on that. That's a really nice dining room table. Wow. I think wow, it's really nice. It's huge too. I don't like how it only has 5 chairs though. What do I want for this? Huh, I wonder. Nice furniture. Okay. I think I'm just gonna get these.
All right.
Things. We're at like $8.
So $3.99 for this. This one's $3.99.
Alright, last thrift stop of the day. I'm gonna grab a cart. Wonder. I'm sure if I find something decent in here. Oh, I might be interested in that right there. Do direct. 50 pre-owned. $100. $250. $100 if it's new. I'm definitely gonna see about that. $150 free ship with 14 washers on it. This helmet right here is listed on eBay for $150 with a bunch of watchers on it, so I'm tempted. I want to see the condition of that.
Okay, go ahead.
All right. I wouldn't list that as new. I think I'm gonna pass on it. I just don't want to take that risk right now. But that helmet though, I might get a helmet. $50. Wow, it's in very nice condition. It's got the bag there. It smells good. I'm gonna get the helmet. So I think this is gonna sell. How you doing, ma'am?
Okay, how are you?
Good. I'm just gonna get just the helmet. There's my ID there.
Thank you. 45.30.
Yeah, 45. Okay.
Did you want to round it to 46?
Yeah.
Thank you.
If it brings me better luck next time.
Okay. Thank you so
All
much.
right. Thank you. Have a great day. I think we should be able to sell it for
at least 90 to 100 plus shipping. I mean, it's in excellent condition. Well, that's it. Head to the storage unit. All right, see what I'm talking about? I put my hat up here whenever I start getting hot. I'm gonna wear my 10th Mountain hat. And look at that, we still got this sitting here. This has been sitting here forever. All right, so I got this from Commonwealth Pickers, I think Whatnot auction, like, I don't even remember, a year ago. Signed it, 1 of 100 IKEA bag. And I have had that thing sitting there forever. Somebody won it and they never claimed it, so let's go ahead and run this thing again. Comment below if you're interested in this bag. So if you want a chance of winning this Commonwealth Picker 1 of 100 IKEA bag, comment below Commonwealth Picker and you'll have a chance of winning that bag. I went ahead and pulled my orders that I got going out today. I think it's only 7 orders going out. Yeah, one of the items is at the house. It was one of the Department 56 Majestic Theaters. I had those at the house. I paid $40 each for those at the thrift store. They all sold around $85 to $90 or somewhere in that range, and the last one sold for $85 plus shipping. And then we got these orders right here going out. All right, so right on top, this Ninja right here, this is by Crazy Owners. These things were like kind of a pain to inventory. They weren't too bad, I guess. I paid $20 each for these, and this is the last one going out. This one right here sold for $55 plus shipping. Decent profit right there. I picked up this Lego Super Mario. It was brand new open box. All the packages were sealed. And I thought maybe I was going to be able to get at least maybe 30 bucks for this, 25. But this ended up selling for $21.95. And let me talk about that for a second. Here's the deal with the Lego thing here and with a lot of my items moving forward. So I'm literally going to be changing how I run my business, like pretty much completely. So I priced this at like $30 plus shipping. I kept sending out offers for $25, $25, $25. And I know that sometimes when you send out those offers, sometimes they go to different people and sometimes those offers are going to the same person over and over again. So what I've been doing lately, and this is just what I'm doing. This is not advice for you. I'm just sharing what is working for me and what I'm going to continue to do, because I'm going to be perfectly honest, a lot of the stuff that I'm doing with my reselling business is going to change. But I sent out an offer on this for $24, or it was like $23.95, $22.95, $21.95, and it finally sold for $22. And to be honest, as long as I'm making some profit on an item that I don't have much time into listing, shipping, and all that, customer service, right? Then I'm just going to go ahead and sell it. I'm changing my whole reselling business to a model where I sell all my inventory faster. I do run sales on my store. I do get that question often, do I run sales? I do run sales on my store. So lately what I've been doing is anything that's been listed between like maybe 1 day to 7 days, I'll run a sale starting from like 1 day to 60 days. That anything that's been listed 1 day to 60 days, I'll do 10 to 15% off. And then anything that's been listed, let's say from like 61 days to 90 days or 120 days, I might do like 20% off. And then anything that's been listed over a year, I've been doing 30 to 35% off. And honestly, moving forward, I'm going to be getting even more and more aggressively with that. But I just don't want to hold on to items for 2-3 years, you know, like I have before in the past. My sales have definitely picked up. And then this board game right here, I don't even know how to say that. Sync something? I picked this up at the flea market, paid $21 for that. And same thing, you know, I think I had it priced maybe at like 50 bucks or something like that. And I ended up sending out an offer for $45 plus shipping, and someone went ahead and took it. So honestly, like I said, decent profit. And I know for some people, they're like, oh, that's low profit margins. But they're the same people in another video that will comment and say that I lowball people. But I don't know. All right. This right here, you guys saw me pick these up earlier in this video that you're watching right now. And when I comped these, These were selling for like $75, $75, $100, $100, $100. And when I went to go list them, it was completely different. I don't know what's been going on, but there has been issues with the search. So, I mean, it was just a few days ago. I was actually at the flea market, and I just talked about this when I bought a pair of boots. Something's been going on with the search. Other YouTubers have been talking about it. I'm not going to really get into it on my channel, but I do know that there is definitely some glitches that happen with eBay. I'm sure there's glitches that happen with every single platform. But unfortunately, these were definitely not worth paying 20 bucks for. And once I realized that, I'm not going to sit there and price these at $70 hoping that they sell one day. I just tack it up as a loss, as a bad buy, right? So these, I ended up pricing these at like 40 bucks or something. Someone sent me an offer for $27, and to be honest, that's probably what they were about worth. I don't know. But yeah, there's definitely something going on with the eBay algorithm as far as the search. So definitely be careful when you buy. I know that there's going to be people out there that are going to say that the platform's perfect, and then there's going to be people that literally just criticize everything about eBay. I love selling on eBay. I don't plan on ever stop selling on eBay. But I do want to raise that issue that there's definitely something been going on, so just be cautious. And it's bad buys like that where, you know, you got to make up for it with those items that you find at a yard sale for $1, you sell for $100, and people get in the comments and they start typing away saying, oh, you're a piece of crap and all that. But at the end of the day, you know, no one's paying your bills except for yourself. So yeah, we got this nice Coach bag going out right here. I picked this up at a yard sale on the same day that I bought this Lego set here. And I paid $15 for this bag right here. This sold for $35 plus shipping. Like I said, decent profit. I just want to go ahead and just sell more items. And then it's funny that we were literally just talking about this. So I sold that Mickey Mouse Big Fig for whatever it was, like $640. And I was talking about how I had another set of these icons and that I was hoping to get 50 bucks for them. And these ended up selling for $55 plus shipping. So I should be right around $200 in profit on that Mickey Mouse Big Fig. Okay, so moving forward, the way that I buy, that's not necessarily going to change. If an item's selling all day for $150, $150, $150, my max offer on it will probably be right around $75. You know, if I think that I can sell it for around $150, then I'll go ahead and buy the item. But here's the thing, is the way that I sell, that is what I plan on changing, and that's what I have been changing, and it's been working for me. With that being said, not everything I buy, I pay half, obviously. You guys seen me pick up that CD player the other day for $5 and sell it for $3.60. You got to have those awesome scores to average yourself out. Now, with that being said, I average right now around a 55% profit margin. So for me, I think that's pretty good. I remember a few years ago, back when everything was selling for really good money, I was actually right around like a 65% profit margin. But now, right around 55% profit margin. So the way that I'm going to start selling now is if I pay, let's say, $75 for an item that sells for $150, $160, I'm going to be more willing, if it's not selling quickly, to sell that item for like $125, $130, as long as I can make a decent amount of profit after shipping and fees and everything. That's what I'm saying. Right now, that's what I've been doing lately, and it's been working for me. That's absolutely not advice. For you, you got to do what works for you, and I'm just telling you what's been working for me. I've been selling more than I think I ever really have, especially around this time of year. My 90-day total just hit 31,000. No, that's not all profit, but like I said, I'm right around half to 55% profit right now. Now, with that being said, though, that's what I'm going to start doing moving forward, because we are also moving soon. So I'm trying to get rid of a lot of this older stuff. I might actually start donating some stuff that's been listed for like 2 years, or seriously discounting it for like 40 to 50% off. I ain't donating nothing. It'll sell eventually, just like this phone right here. It is now the next day. It is now Friday. And I went ahead and pulled my order. So the end of yesterday when I was recording, somebody pulled up and was playing some crappy music. So I went ahead and just stopped recording. And but there ain't really nothing else to say. Went ahead and pulled the orders that's going out on Friday. So I ship every single day, Monday through Friday. I just don't ship Saturday and I don't ship Sunday. So otherwise, I ship every single day. I do have 2 other items that have bids on it. For now on, my new rule is if the item has bids on it, I go ahead and pre-package it, and I get it packaged and ready to go. I have 5 orders going out today. I got these 4 and 1 more I'll show you after this. This Conair phone right here, brand new sealed. Paid $6 for this. I think this has been sitting for a little bit of a while. I ended up sending out a very aggressive offer at $13 plus shipping and got it sold. So I'll make a few bucks on it. This PS3, just picked up this one at the flea market. The vendor wanted $20. I countered him at $15 just to cover myself. And I brought it home. It did not power on. Had some serious problems and was able to sell it for $20 plus shipping. So I did say in that flea market video that I will no longer continue to pay up on video game consoles like I have. I really don't want to pay more than like $10 for a PS3, for example. That way, if it doesn't work, I can still sell it for like 20, 25 bucks. Depending on what's going on with it, and I can still make a little bit of money. Yeah, like I was saying yesterday, it's when you get nice finds like this. I bought a bunch of electronics at a yard sale like a few weeks ago. You guys seen that video? And in it was this really nice Marantz CD player right here. Tested it. It was in excellent working condition. And I got about $7 into this piece, and I was able to sell this for $59.46. So it's definitely flips like that one that helped me average out my profit margins, and sales like this right here. You guys saw me buy this earlier on in this video. I believe I picked this up on Saturday, and I probably could have got 60, 70 for it, but like I said, I'm all about trying to get faster flips, and I went ahead and sent out an offer for $50, and someone took it, so $14 into $50 plus ship, so not bad. I just got those items packaged and ready to be sent out. It's actually starting to rain pretty good here. But yeah, I got these items packaged, ready to go. And this is the last item going out. You guys saw me pick up this guitar earlier on at that yard sale earlier in this video. So like I was saying earlier, I bought this guitar. I paid $75 for it, and I could have probably held on to it a little bit longer and sold it for $150. But the thing about it is, it had like 11 or 12 watchers on it. And in my mind, I think if somebody really wanted this guitar for $150, they would have bought it. I just wasn't getting any bites at it. I kept sending out a few offers for $140, $130, and I wasn't getting it. Sent an offer for $120, and someone took it. To be honest, if the fees were worse on this, I'd be a little bit, disappointed with the flip. But to be honest, the fees on it were only $10, so my profit on this guitar was $35. All right, and I know people are gonna be like, "That's not that good." I know. For me, I think it is that good, because the time it took me to list this was maybe 10 minutes. I doubt that, but maybe 10 minutes. And then the time that it's going to take to ship it might be maybe 10, 15 minutes. So it's $35 for 25 minutes of work. I don't think that's that bad. I always say I try to make at least $50 an hour. That's where I like to be. You know, I think everyone's time is precious, so might as well make the most of it. But I'm going to go ahead and get this thing packaged up. I'm going to go ahead and end it for the video for anyone that doesn't care to see any packaging footage. So if you don't want to see me package any items, then I'll see you in the next one. Peace. But if you do want to stick around and continue to watch, I'll show you how I packaged up a few of those items, this guitar, and maybe one other item. So as an everything seller, I sell all types of items, different shapes and sizes. I don't always have the right size box, but as you know, I do get all my boxes for free, the backside of the Dollar General. This box right here was the perfect length and width. It was just too high, so I knew I just had to really just get the item in there, and then I'll just be able to put a little bit of cardboard down on the sides to kind of give it a little bit more rigidness to protect those corners, and then I just had to cut the sides down and then fold the flaps down. I do get a lot of boxes sometimes that can fit receivers and other items that are shaped like this, but sometimes I get a lot of these taller boxes, so I just gotta cut the box down and fit it the size. It is what it is, but really at the end of the day, it doesn't take that long to do this, so I'm just going to continue to do it the way I do it. And then I just go ahead and just tape everything up and put some Fragile stickers on. I did have someone that commented and said that the post office has admitted that they don't actually look at the fragile stickers. That could be true, it could not be true. I'm still going to continue to put them on there because it's really cheap. I think it only took me 6 minutes to package that item, so really not that bad. Okay, here's a very simple but powerful tip. Always write what the item is on the box, and then I put the shipping label over that writing. That way people can't see what was in the box. This is very important because if you wrote Gucci boots on the box, that item is probably not showing up to the buyer. And also the reason why it's very important is to make sure you don't ship out the wrong item to your buyer. Okay, so I didn't quite have the right box for this next item going out. And so I call this method the burrito method. I just came up with that. Essentially, I just lay down some bubble wrap, put some bubble wrap around the item. This item, you got to remember, it already has styrofoam on it holding everything together, so you don't need a whole lot of bubble wrap for items like this. I slide the item in the box, and then all I do is just wrap the box around the item. It's a very simple little trick. I've done it for years, and it works very well. It doesn't look the prettiest, but it works, and that's all that matters, and it's quick. And then I just go ahead and tape it together, a little tape down the middle and down the sides, and then pull off any excess little boxing that doesn't need to be on there. And then all you have to do is just simply cut your new corners all the way to the item. That way you can get the dimensions as small as possible. That way you can save on shipping, and then you just fold your new flaps down and then tape everything up, and it will be good to go. And then just simply do the same thing on the other side, and then tape everything up, throw your fragile stickers on, and get it shipped out. Okay, so the same thing with shipping this guitar. I did not have the right size box, so I'm gonna go ahead and do the same method, the burrito method. Just gonna find a box that is, almost long enough to, wrap this item up. And then this box right here wasn't quite long enough, so what I did was I simply just added a little bit more box to the other end of the guitar. And obviously you're probably wondering that this box is obviously not thick enough to ship this, so what I do is I take some free cardboard scraps and I put them on the top and bottom of the guitar. I do this all the time. I have shipped out some very big and expensive items doing the same method, and it works extremely well. And then what I do is just fold everything up, kind of like a burrito, right? not a burrito from Chipotle, but just, just a sloppy burrito. And then I go ahead and just tape everything up, and it's good to go. Like I said earlier, this box wasn't quite long enough, so I took some cardboard scrap. This piece right here is folded twice, so it's 2 pieces thick. And then I ended up putting some on the sides too. My GoPro cut out, but this ended up only taking 12 minutes to package the item.
It is really coming down right now, but like I said, I've said it plenty of times. My UPS guy tells me all the time that my packages look like crap, but at the end of the day, they are packaged very well. And I've seen people use the USPS boxes, and the stuff looks nice and cool and all that, and it's got the clean corners and all that, and they don't even package it well at all. They don't use enough bubble wrap, the box isn't sturdy enough or whatever. My packages look like crap, but the item that is photographed and described will get to the buyer. So that's all I'm gonna say. I think I just checked right now, my 90-day total just hit like 32,000. So like I said, I know there's people out there that are probably doing $100,000 90-day totals. That's just not me. The way that I do things, I love the way that I resell. I absolutely love it. It doesn't even really feel like work. At the same time, yeah, I do think about how long it takes me to do stuff. I'm not sitting out here taking 40 minutes to package an item to make $15 profit. It just doesn't make any sense. That's just not my practice. I know people out there that tell me that it will take them an hour to package that, and it's like, I don't know, maybe people just move too slow or what, but the only reason why I say that is mainly because I just get a lot of comments that are like, oh, that would take forever to package. It's like, it really doesn't take that long. It really doesn't. You guys literally saw it. Some of these items are taking 5-6 minutes to package, larger items. And I say it all the time. I package items that shipped out for $1,000, and it took me literally 10 minutes to package it. So, it's really not that bad. I think it's absolutely worth it for me. So I'm going to continue to do things the way that I do it, minus the way that I sell. Like I said, I'm trying to sell more aggressively, but hopefully everyone's doing well out there. Comment below your best flip of the week. I'm definitely interested in reading those. Sorry about the rain noise. Like I said, can't really help it. It's really coming down right now. But I'm going to go ahead and wrap up the video. Don't forget, We're almost at 10,000 subscribers. Appreciate each and every one of you. With that being said, once we get to 10,000, we'll do a $100 eBay gift card giveaway. That way someone out there can get their shopping on. But that's gonna do it. Smash the like button. See you in the next one.